age since we last saw each other. How have you been?
I know it's been way too long. I've been good, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to all these years?
A lot has changed. I finished my degree and start working as a lecturer. It's been quite a journey. How about you?
That sounds exciting. I've been working as a teacher and life's been beautiful but fulfilling. Do you remember that crazy road trip we took back in college?
Oh, absolutely. The road trip was unforgettable. The mishaps and adventures we had, like getting lost and the car breaking down. It's amazing how it all turned into great memories. Do you still travel a lot?
Yes, those were the days. I do try travel when I can, although it's not as spontaneous as a back then. Any recent trips for you?
Oh, not as many as I'd like. But I did visit Europe last year. The architecture and history there are incredible. How about you? Any memorable travel experiences?
Europe sounds amazing. I haven't been there recently, but I did explore some national parks in US. The natural beauty in the places like Yellowstone is inspiring. By the way, do you still keep in touch with our old gang?
I do, but not as often as I'd like. Life can be pretty hectic. How about you? Any reunions or get togethers with them?
We try to meet up once in a while, but it's definitely not as frequent as before. Anyway, do you have any exciting plans for the future, career-wise or personally?
Well, I'm thinking about furthering my education with a master degree and maybe a bit of traveling too. How about you? Any big plans on the horizon?
That's great to hear. As for me, I'm looking forward to starting a new family soon. It's a new chapter I'm excited about. Life has its twists and turns, doesn't it?
It sure does. I'm genuinely happy for you and your upcoming family. We have come a long way since our college days. Let's make sure we keep in touch this time.
I couldn't agree more. Let's not wait years to catch up again. We should plan something soon.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
By the way, have you ever thought about education system in Indonesia? I find it quite and interesting.
Absolutely. The education system in Indonesia is a fascinating topic. There have been a lot of changes and reforms in recent years. What specifically interests you about it?
Well, one thing that's striking is the sheer number of students. Indonesia has one of the largest school age population in the world.
You are right. It's a massive system with over 50 million students. But it also faces challenges such as overcrowded classrooms and a shortage of qualified teachers, especially in remote areas.
Yes, and I've heard that curriculum varies a lot depending on the region. There is a national curriculum, but local autonomy plays a significant role.
That's true. The curriculum is decentralized, which means local governments can adapt it to their specific needs. It's a way to address cultural and regional differences, but it can also lead to disparities in education quality.
And how higher education? I know that there are some prestigious universities in Indonesia.
Yes, there are. Um, the University of Indonesia and Gajah Mada University are among the top ones. But getting into these universities can be incredibly competitive. Um, there's a strong emphasis on standardized tests like the SBMPTN and yeah.
I've also heard about the recent shift toward online learning, especially due to COVID-19 pandemic. How has that impacted the education system?
Uh, online learning has become crucial, especially when in person classes weren't possible. However, it revealed the digital divide, with many students lacking access to technology and the internet, which is a significant challenge.
That, that's a common issue worldwide. What about vocational education and skills training?
Um, Vocational education has been promoted to prepare students for the job market. There are vocational high schools and polytechnics offering practical skills training. It's a good step towards reducing unemployment.
I see. So, despite the challenges, it seems like Indonesia is making efforts to improve its education system.
Definitely, there's a commitment to unchanging education, addressing disparities, and providing more opportunities for students. It's a work in progress, but it's moving in the right direction.
That's good to hear. Thanks for sharing this insight, Nita.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ila. Education is a vital part of any society, and it's interesting to see how Indonesia is evolving in that regard.
I got a new hobby recently, so I'm very busy with it. How about you?
Oh, new hobby? That's definitely interesting. I'm okay too. Tell me about your new hobby.
My new hobby is taking photos. I bought a new digital camera a few months ago and started learning about photography. I enjoy it more than I imagine.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Photography is a one hobby. What do you like to photograph?
I like taking photos of nature landscape, especially when I go hiking. Nature has infinite beauty, and I want to capture those moments.
That's definitely satisfying. Have you ever shared the photos you took?
Yes, I often share photos on social media. Some friends even ask for a print copy. It feels good when other people enjoy my work.
That's right. Photography allows us to share the beauty we see with others. Have you ever taken a photography course or just took yourself?
Initially, I taught myself by reading books and watching online tutorials, but now I'm considering taking a new photography course to better understand the techniques.
That's a good move. Learning from experts can help you develop faster. Do you have a favorite work that you have created?
Yes, there are some photos that I'm really proud of. One of my favorite is when I photograph the sunset on the beach. Sunlight reflects on the surface of the water and creates a spectacular view.
I imagine it will be beautiful. Photography allows us to see the world from a different perspective. What are your next plans in your photography hobby?
My plan is to continue exploring new places and capturing unique moments. I also want to develop my skills in portrait photography.
Swanabin. Photography is a never ending hobby, and there is always something new to learn. Hope you continue to enjoy this journey.
Thank you, Nita. I'm really looking forward to my next photography adventure.
You're welcome, Mila. Stay enthusiastic and don't hesitate to share your last photo with me.
Of course, I will. Thank you. What about your hobby? Anything new?
I'm learning to cook international dishes, and I have a collection of recipes from various countries, and it's really fun.
That's an interesting sound too. Maybe one day we can share our hobbies with each other.
Yes, sure. Okay, so thank you, Ella. See you next time.
Thank you, Nita.